Hello everyone. In today's video, we are going to see two past paper questions based on vectors for year 11 students. Let's get started. Let's see the first past paper question here. Find the unit vector in the direction of 40i minus 9j. We need to find out the unit vector. We know that the unit vector is u cap will be given by the vector divided by its magnitude. The vector is given to us as 40i minus 9j divided by its magnitude. Magnitude of the vector is given by root of 40 square x square plus y square. Y square is minus 9 the whole square. This will be given as 40i minus 9j divided by root of 40 square is 1600 plus minus square is positive, 9 square is 81. Let's write down answer here 81. If you add it, your answer is 40i minus 9j divided by root of 1681. If you take the root of 1681, your answer will be equal to 41. Let's write down the answer here. 40i minus 9j divided by 41. You can write down like this also, 40i divided by 41 minus of 9 by 41j. This will be your unit vector. Let's see the second part here. The position vector of points P and Q relative to an origin O are vector P and vector Q respectively. The point R lies on the line PQ and is between P and Q such that PR over PQ is equal to K. Write down the set of all possible values of K. As we can see that here we have drawn the vector P and vector Q and the origin is here. The OP vector is given by vector P. OQ vector is given by the vector Q because these are the position vectors we have. R is the point lies on the line PQ. So this is the point R here on PQ such that PR is to PQ. This is PQ is K. If we can write down like this is K is to 1. So our ratio PR is K and the PQ length is 1. We need to write down the possible values of K. As you can see from here, the maximum length is 1. So the K value should be less than 1. It cannot be equal to 1 because my complete length is 1 and K is one part of it. It cannot be 0 also because it has some value. So my K values are greater than 0 and less than 1. Let's see the second part here. Given that the position vector of R relative to O is lambda P plus mu Q, show that lambda plus mu is equal to 1. We will write down the position vector OR from our given condition. This is our given condition. Let's write down the given condition here. PR is equal to K times of PQ. Just move this on right hand side. PR vector will be written as OR vector minus of OP vector. That is equals to K times PQ vector will be written as OQ vector minus of OP vector. Let's substitute all the values here whatever we have. OR vector minus OP vector is vector P is equal to K times of OQ vector is vector Q minus OP vector is vector P. Let's open the bracket here. OR minus P is equal to K times of Q minus of K times of P. Move this P on right hand side. That will be equal to OR is equal to K times of Q minus K times of P plus P vector. Let's take out P vector as a common vector. KQ plus P vector is common. You are left with 1 minus K. This OR vector is equal to lambda P plus mu Q. Let's substitute this on the left hand side. Lambda P plus mu Q vector is equal to K times of Q plus P times of 1 minus K. I have vector P and vector Q on both the sides. Vector P left hand side is lambda, right hand side is 1 minus K. I can equate both of them. Let's write down here lambda is equal to 1 minus K. This is my first equation. Let's equate the Q vector. Mu is equal to K. Let's write down here mu is equal to K. This is my second equation. We need to find out the answer for lambda plus mu. Let's add both of them. 1 plus 2. I am adding both of them. Lambda plus mu will be given by 1 minus K plus K. K will got cancelled from here and your answer for lambda plus mu is 1, which is your answer for the proving. Let's see the second question here. In this question, I is the unit vector due east and j is the unit vector due north. A cyclist rides at a speed of 4 meter per second on a bearing of 015 degree. Write the velocity vector of the cyclist in the form of xi plus yj where x and y are constants. This is the diagram I have drawn for you. This is your north and the cyclist is moving at the 15 degree bearing with the speed of 4 meter per second. I need to represent this speed in terms of the velocity vector. Velocity vector will be given by in terms of I and j. That means I need to split this in I and j. Let's draw one line here. This is my line. So this is your x and this is your y vector. I need to calculate the x and y vector. I am moving in this direction. So if I use the triangle law here, first I will go in this direction and then I will go in this direction. Both the directions are positive directions. So this will be y and this will be x. Let's calculate this value for x when my angle is 15 degree and the hypotenuse is 4. The relation between this angle and x is opposite. Opposite over hypotenuse is sine. Let's write down the answer here for sine. Sine 15 degree will be given by x over 4. If I find out the answer for x from here, that will be equal to 4 sine of 15 degree. Let's calculate the answer for y. For this angle, this is my base. The base and the hypotenuse relation is cos. Let's apply the formula here. Cos 15 degree is equal to y over 4. Let's calculate the answer for y from here, which is equals to 4 cos of 15 degrees. As I discussed earlier, they both are positive. Let's write down our velocity vector. Velocity vector will be given by 4 sine of 15 degree I plus 4 cos 15 degree j. This is my velocity vector. You can write down the answer like this also. This will be written as 4 cos. If you convert this, angle will be written as 90 degree minus of 15 degree I plus 4 sine 90 degree minus of 15 degree j. If I calculate that, that will be equal to cos 90 minus 15 is 75 degree I plus 4 sine 75 degree j. That will be my velocity vector. Let's see the second part here. A vector of magnitude 6 on a bearing of 300 degree is added to a vector of magnitude 2 on a bearing of 230 degree to give a vector v. Find the magnitude and bearing of v. First, we will plot the bearing of 300 degree with the magnitude 6. This is our north here and this red angle is 300 degree and this is my vector here which has magnitude 6. Another bearing is 230 degree which is here and my magnitude of the vector is given by 2 here and this is my 230 degree bearing. I have to add both of them to calculate the magnitude and the bearing of the resultant vector v. First, I need to split this magnitude into the velocity vector in terms of I and j. You can plot the line here also, or if you want, you can plot the line in this direction also. First, we need to calculate this angle. If this angle is 300 degree, the total angle is 360 degree. So this angle will be 360 degree minus 300 degree, which is 60 degree. So this angle is 60 degree. If you are calculating from this angle, this will be total here is 300 degree. 300 degree minus of 270 degree will give you 30 degree. This angle is 30 degree. Now I am using this 60 degree angle and I am splitting my magnitude. This vector is x vector, this vector is y vector. I am going in this direction. How you are going to reach here? First you will go up, which is positive, then you will go left, which is negative. So this vector is positive, this vector is negative. Let's write down the answer here for first is y and this will be minus x. I need to calculate the value for x and y. For this angle, this x is opposite and I have the hypotenuse. So opposite and hypotenuse are related with sine theta. Let's write down the angle as sine 60 degree will be given by minus x over 6. If you calculate the answer for minus x from here, that will be equal to 6 sine 60 degree. If I write down the value for x from here, that will be equal to negative 6 sine of 60 degree. I have to calculate the value for y. For this 60 degree, this y is base and we have the hypotenuse. The relation between base and hypotenuse is cos theta. Let's write down the answer here. Cos 60 degree will be given by y over 6. If I calculate the value for y from here, that will be equal to 6 cos of 60 degree. Let's write down the vector here. Minus 6 sin 60 degree I plus 6 cos 60 degree j. That will be your vector in this direction. I have to calculate the vector for 230 degree also. I am drawing the triangle here. As you can see from here, I am going in this direction. How I am going to reach it? First, I will go in this direction and then I will go in this direction. This direction is negative x. This direction is negative y. Let's write down values here, minus x and minus y. How much is this angle? This angle is 270 degree minus 230 degree will give you 40 degree. This angle is 40 degree. Let's write down the velocity vector here. For this 40 degree, this y is opposite and we have the hypotenuse as 2. The relation between opposite and hypotenuse is sin theta. Sin 40 degree is equal to minus y over 2. If you calculate the value for minus y from here, that will be equal to 2 sine of 40 degree. The value for y is given by minus 2 sine 40 degree. Let's calculate the answer for x. For this 40 degree, this is my base and I have the hypotenuse. The relation between the base and the hypotenuse is cos theta. Let's write down the answer for cos 40 degree will be given by minus x over of 2. If you calculate the answer for minus x, that will be equal to 2 cos of 40 degree. The value for x will be given by minus 2 cos 40 degree. Let's write down the vector here. Vector will be given by minus 2 cos 40 degree I minus 2 sine of 40 degree j. This vector is the x vector. This vector is the y vector. So xi plus yj will be my answer. As you can see from the question, I have to add both the vectors. If I add both the vectors, angle 300 degree and 230 degree, if I add it, my answer will be 530 degree. 530 degree, if I add it, this is the 0. And if you move on, this is 360 degree. 360 degree plus 180 degree, if you do it, that will be 540 degree. So 530 degree will lie here in the second quadrant. I need to get the answer in the second quadrant. Because I am adding both the vectors here, let's add both the I and j vectors here. In this, I vector is minus 6 sine 60 degree and here minus 2 cos 40 degree. Let's add both of them. Minus 6 sine of 60 degree minus 2 cos of 40 degree. That will be my I vector. Plus j vector, if I add it, that will be equal to 6 cos 60 degree minus 2 sine 40 degree and that will be the j vector. If you calculate this from the calculator, your value will be equal to minus 6.7282i plus 1.7144j. I have to calculate the magnitude of that vector. Magnitude of that vector v will be given by root of x square plus y square. If I do that, that will be written as minus 6.728 to the whole square plus 1.7144 the whole square. If you calculate it, your answer will be equal to 6.94323, which is approximately equal to 6.94. That will be your magnitude. I need to calculate the bearing of that vector v. Bearing is given by the angle theta, which we could figure it out by tan theta. Tan theta is given by y over x. Let's write down the value for y. Y is equal to 1.7144 over x is minus 6.7282. If you calculate that, your answer will be equal to negative 0.254811. If I have to calculate the angle theta here, as we can see from here, this is negative. First, we will block our quadrants. Tan theta is negative in second and the fourth quadrant. First, I will calculate my basic angle alpha. Basic angle alpha will be given by tan inverse of 0.254811. If you calculate that, your answer will be equal to 14.2954. This basic angle alpha lies here. I have to calculate the answer here in the second quadrant. This second quadrant answer will be given by 180 degree minus alpha. If you calculate that 180 degree minus 14.2954, your answer will be equal to 165.7046. This will be your answer in this. But we have to calculate the bearing. The bearing will be given by from the north. You have to reach here. This will be my bearing. If I calculate this answer here, how much is this one? I can add it in 270 degree and I'll get my bearing. This answer will be the same as angle alpha here. So this will be given by 14.2954. To get the bearing, I have to add 270 degree plus of alpha, which will be given by 270 degree plus of 14.2954. If you add it, your answer will be equal to 284.2954, which will be approximately equal to 284.3 degree. That will be your bearing. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed my video. Don't forget to like, subscribe and leave a comment down below. Bye bye everyone.